Let's start it off with the Dynamo difficult loss against the New England Revolution 1-0 at Robertson Stadium. For the fifth straight game, the Dynamo concede the game's first goal, 9th minute. They can't get it cleared. Showery Joseph, left-footed, and he beats Pat Onstad, 1-0 New England. Joseph Nguyen would get a chance here, top of the box. Can't get himself squared facing the goal. His shot will go up into the crowd. Dynamo only team attacking here in the first half. Watch this beautiful cross whipped in by Richard Mulrooney. Ching gets up, heads over the top. Despite being down at halftime, Dynamo girls still smiling. Watch this good build up here. Ricardo Clark to Brad Davis. Watch him spin out of this pressure here. Gets it back to Ricardo Clark. And this is why he's been picked for Bob Bradley's Gold Cup squad for the United States national team. Clark will get it into the box, and the attack again fizzling out. 4 from the Dynamo here in the second half. They're the aggressors. Off the throw-in, Brian Ching will get into a good position here, but can't get that final ball across. He couldn't find that killer instinct all night long. Finally here, Ricardo Clark will slip in Brad Davis, and once again, hesitancy in the penalty area costing the Houston Dynamo. The Dynamo would get a free kick in the second half here in the 56th minute. Brad Davis standing over it, so is Richard Mulrooney. Mulrooney provides the dummy here as he'll run over this ball to try and divert the attention of New England. Davis hits it, and the save, Matt Reese. Reese had a beat on it all the way. Mulrooney trying to provide the dummy run there. Davis trying to swing it in, and it was not hit with enough power. Matt Reese there for New England. Best chance of the night for the Dynamo. Watch this wonderful combination play. Initiated by Ricardo Clark to Brian Ching, also going to the Gold Cup. Flicked on by Nguyen. And Matt Reese off his line gives no option to Ricardo Clark as he comes up with the one big save he needed to make in this one. There's the flick on by Nguyen, and look at Reese just making himself big. Ricardo Clark has nowhere to go. But this is a great example of combination play by the Houston Dynamo, breaking down 6 defenders for New England. This one, all credit to Matt Reese, who makes that one vital save. The Dynamo catch New England forward Ricardo Clark, the quick ball to De Rosario. And Brian Ching makes his run into the middle, which kind of confuses things. And ultimately, Dwayne De Rosario confronted by 3 defenders. Attacking reinforcements coming on for the Houston Dynamo. Corey Ash and Stuart Holden. Instant impact from Ash. Watch the lower part of your screen. He'll take off on a sprint. He'll get a beautifully weighted pass here from Brad Davis. And he gets in behind the New England defense. Nobody gets into that 6-yard box. They can't finish it off. 80th minute, Ricardo Clark going for goal, going for glory, trying to get that first goal of the game. Shoots it wide. Dynamo off the free kick. It's Davis. Floats it beautifully to the back post. Lorenowitz there to head away for New England as he crashes into the post. Richard Mulrooney off the corner. The pressure continues. He hits a beauty, but nobody can get on the end of it. A rare chance for New England in the second half. Taylor Twellman, a night where he's got to try and do it on his own. He beats Ryan Cochran to try and make it 2 here. Shot it wide of Pat Onstad. Dynamo again would get a chance here. Now watch this defensive clear by New England. It goes right to Stuart Holden, but the extra touch will let Holden down here as a defender blocks his shot. Dynamo in stoppage time now. More contribution from Corey Ash out of North Carolina. He'll get this ball over. And if you think this play's over, well, you're thinking wrong, because watch Ash. He's going to come back. He's going to win it back again for Houston and once again get delivery into the penalty area. Again, the finish not there on this night, and it's a tough night for Brian Ching. The search for goals continues.
You in particular had a great game and several chances. How frustrating is it?
It's definitely very frustrating. Very similar to last week, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
A lot of chances and just couldn't capitalize. I think a couple chances I could have got on the end of it, and along with a couple of my teammates. So, I mean, nothing much you can say. You know, it's a game where the result is all that matters. So, hats off to New England for getting that one goal. But I mean, all we have to do is come back next week and try to get a win.
It seemed like you guys were in their end the whole night.
2 games in a row, right? Yeah, frustrating. Blame myself. A lot of chances this game. It's just not falling for me. I think I'm doing everything right up until putting the ball in the back of the net, and that's my job. So it's frustrating. I think the worst thing we can do right now is put our heads down and feel sorry for ourselves. I think we're playing good soccer, all the way up until the end, I guess, up until the final third.